I am Dr. Surendra Kumar, Professor, School of Management, Babu Banarsi Das University. Today, we are discussing about the supply chain management, particularly in the terms of elements and objectives of supply chain management. We know that what is the supply chain? Supply chain is consists of the flow of products and services from raw materials to manufacturer, intermediate product manufacturers and product manufacturers, wholesalers and the distributors. It consists retailers and the end it is to be a customer was there. Supply chain connected by agents, transportations and storage activities and integrated through sharing of information, planning and processing activities. That means whatever the goods is to be supplied from one place to another and from that place to final product is to be there, this comes down to the supply chain management. So, in this series whatever from manufacturer up to the customer, including in product customers, wholesalers, distributors, all integrated comes down under the supply chain. I have shown here this information and planning system was there. A generic supply chain. Here you can see that this is the end product manufacturer, this is the raw material suppliers, this is the intermediate. Basically, this part is known as what known as? It is known as inward logistics. And here we are the production plant is to be there. This is the processing things. This is the operational activities, and this is the wholesaler distributors. This is the retailer. That this end customer. This is basically the outward logistics. यहाँ पे माल आता है हमारा और यहाँ से तैयार माल हमारा बाहर जाता है. So in these conditions, if you have to look after production service flow, it is from the raw material, then intermediary, then compounded, then we can say the wholesaler, distributors, retailers. This is the generic supply chain comes down. This is basically for manufacturing system, manufacturing plant, whatever. Now, if you have to look after the typical supply chain for a manufacturer, first there is the inward logistics. The suppliers, various suppliers supply goods to us, because whatever the raw material, that is to be our warehouses, which we have to put our raw material warehouses. There is a storage, then we have to put down the manufacturing process, then we have to take care about the storage, the finished goods we can say, then from there we have to send it to distribution channels to be there. This is basically the manufacturing process, and then from there we have to send it to the retailer, or if depend on the product, depend on the services, may be possible from direct distributor to customer, because nowadays conditions to be little bit changed. We are using the digital marketing, digital concept. So in that scenario things are little bit changed. So whatever the little bit changes is to be there, if you have to look after, because if the product is perishable or non-perishable, everything is depend on what type of product we have. This is basically the from manufacturing. If we are manufacturing anything, if I am the entrepreneur, if I am not the entrepreneur, is to be there, this type of. Then we have the typical supply chain for a service. Supply chain for the service industry, what thing is to be? There is only the service material was there, that is the supplier, that is inward logistics. We have to put down our storage material, then we have to give down the services, then the customer was there. Now, if we have to service our bike or a car, what the thing is? The service center was there, where the company has sent certain goods for service needs is to be there. Then we have to put down, like storage is like your service center, and then from there we have to link off. So there then take up, give down the service to the customers. There is no retailer, distributors, C&F like that activities is to be there. So this is the typical example. Now I have shown here the two definitions of supply chain management. One is from Institute for Supply Management, and the second is Supply Chain Council of. In this, things are very clear that the design and management of seamless, without any hindrance, value added process across organizational boundaries to meet the real need of the end customers. This is known as the supply chain management. And the second thing was that managing supply and demand, sourcing raw materials and parts, manufacturing and assembly, warehousing and inventory tracking, order entry and the order management, distribution across all channels and delivery to the customer. If you have to look after this chain, like supply chain council as well, managing supply chain demand here, this is the management part of that. Then sourcing raw material, this is the first stage, and manufacturing and assembly is the second stage, warehousing and inventory tracking is the third stage, order entry and the order management, that is inventory control, that is the 4 entries, distribution across all channel fifth, and delivery to the customers, this is the 6th channel is to be there. So whatever the things is. Now we have to look after importance of supply chain management. In this track, if you have to look after, firms has discovered value enhancing and long term benefit by the supply chain, because it's very useful for the cost reduction. Who benefited most? Firm with large inventories, large number of suppliers, complex products, and customers with large purchasing budgets. Large inventories, good supplies in a large of bulk product is to be there. Large number of suppliers, a lot of channels to, like the pharmaceutical market, a lot of suppliers to be already given you there. In a consumer durables, things are maybe come, but FMCG, the things will be high. Complex products, where the typical products is to be there, they need some attachment, they need some associates with that is to be. Like customers with large purchasing budgets, which can invest more and more. So the benefits is to be here: lower purchasing inventory cost and higher quality oblique customer service, as the supply chain gives this type of value addition was there. Third thing is cost saving and better coordination of resources are reason to employ supply chain management. Cost saving and better coordination. I already told you in my one lecture is to be there, that is a bullwhip effect. The magnificence of safety stocks and cost based on separate forecast and uncoordinated planning and sharing of information along the supply chain. What is the bullwhip effect is to be there? हमने आपसे बताया, आप एक चाबुक लीजिए, बहुत लोगों ने यूज़ किया होगा या देखा होगा, या एक रस्सी ले लीजिए, रस्सी का एक सिरा पकड़िए और हल्के से उसको धीमे से हल्के से झटका दीजिए, और व्हेन यू आर रेडी टू गिव डाउन, ऐसा आप करेंगे, हल्के से झटका दीजिए, ऐसे ऐसे ऐसे, तो आप देखेंगे कि एक वाइब्रेशन चलता है जो आगे तक जाता है, और जैसे जैसे वो आगे जाता है सर्टेन वाइब्रेशन नोट्स बनते जाते हैं. दिस इज बेसिकली द, तो अगर आपने एंड पे लाइक इनवर्ड लॉजिस्टिक्स पे आपने हल्का सा झटका दिया, इमीडिएटली थिंग्स विल बी कम डाउन, द फाइनल थिंग्स वाज, दैट इज कंज्यूमर हैंड्स टू बी देयर. अगर हम एक एनालॉजी यूज कर रहे हैं ऐसा, देन things are reducing the bullwhip effect occurs through process integration, that is interdependent activities can lead to improved quality, reduced cycle time, better production methods, better forecast, less safety stocks. So we should maintain only that material, that is the raw materials, which can be accessed, which can be coordinated, which can be stored in our stores. हमारी depend on, or we can say this totally depend on the system. If we are in a large producer, condition will be changed. If we are a small entrepreneur, or we are the entrepreneur, MSME like that, or we are the small person is to be here, we are very small unit was there, to depend on the units, depend on the institution, depend on the organization, we have to look after the things. Then accordingly we have to behave like that. Now important elements of supply chain management, I have written here as a 4 important elements of supply chain. First is purchasing, second is operationals, third is distribution, and fourth thing is integration. Integration में interlink with it. Purchasing means is the inward logistics. हमारा कोई भी प्रोसेस शुरू होने से पहले जो चीजें अलायंस होती हैं, that is the purchasing, जिनसे हम माल खरीदेंगे. If I am a production unit was there, so whatever the purchasing was there, whatever the use to be, so in the purchasing, the supplier alliances, supplier management, and strategic resources are the key elements of supply chain management. If we are not giving that type of good quality assurance or good services to our supplier, they may possible 1 or 2 supply you can get down, but later on they will not give them supply, or then your business will be totally shut down was there. So we should be very particular whatever the things is to be. Then the operations, we should take up the demand management, MRPs, ERP system, just in time, total quality management we should maintain. These are the prime elements of supply chain management. In the supply chain, you have to see that things are very much particulars about that, and the knowledge is that in that, because whatever the demand management, whatever the system, whatever the knowledge, this to be. Now the distribution. Distribution we have to do the transportation management, something, then customer relationship management CRM. Nowadays companies pay a lot of attention on this system. Network design, services, response and logistics was there, and we have to integrate all these activities in the forms of coordination, integration activities, global integration problems and performance measurement. At every step we should maintain the performance measurement was there. The main, I can just show down a small, आपको I think मूवी है कॉर्पोरेट याद होगी, आई एम नॉट थिंक अवे, बट आपने देखा था कि एक छोटी सी प्रॉब्लम, अगर वहाँ पे मिनरल्स, जब जहाँ पे वो प्लांट लगाना चाहते थे वहाँ पे मिनरल्स ज़्यादा थे और that is injurious to health was there, they have managed the things, but later on the problem is to be created. Maybe things are different ways is to be set down, but if we are ethically promoted anything was there, we should see each and everything is to be there. We should look after the performance measurement, we should look after the transportation management, we should look after the service response logistics, we should take care the demand management, we should take the strategic resources is to be there. Otherwise we will lose our business. Like now, what is purchasing was? Purchasing is basically we get down the goods from there to the purchaser. It should be a long-term relationship, and we take care about the supplier management, improved performance through. In this supplier management, we have to take care about suppliers evaluation and the supplier certifications. Supplier certification is a third party of internal certification to assure product quality and service compliance. Like nowadays is a ISO branding was there. Nowadays ISI mark is to be there. Food grade is the different part of them. Supplier evaluation, determining supplier capabilities and the performance, and mean-led, that is a strategic partnership. A strategic partnership like a joint venture, how we are getting the goods is to be there, maybe we have. So successful and trusting long-term relationship with the top performing suppliers we should take care, we should maintain, we should develop the relationship of that, because that will pay at the time of crisis. In the business, ups and downs are the usual process of that, so we should see this process. Now the second thing is operations, in which we have to check down the demand, match demand to available capacity, then linkage buyers and suppliers via MRP and ERP, electronic source processes to be there, then use JIT just in time to improve the pull of materials to reduce inventory levels. As much as possible is to be there, we should get on the pull materials to be. We should get on maximum order from the market, then we can supply, the push effect was there. Then employ total quality management TQM to improve quality compliance among buyers and the suppliers. Then distribution channel. Distribution we can use the transportation management, because that is a trade-off decisions between cost and timings of delivery, customer service via trucks, rail, water and air. This depend on product to product. Certain things we can send it by the truck, certain things we can send at the water, certain things man to man or face to face, whatever. In the customer relationship management, the distribution channel, we have to take care about the strategies to ensure deliveries, resolve complaints, improve communications and determine service requirements. And in the network design, we have to creating distribution network based on trade-off decisions between cost and sophistication of distribution system. This is basically the three fundamental pillars is to be there, but all are interlinked with the values of the integration. Integration is like supply chain integration. When supply chain participants work for common goals, require interfunctional integration based on efforts to change attitudes and adversarial relationships. The main thing, adversarial relationship we should maintain, and we should take care the infra-functional integration was there, key how this our supplier or our distribution channel is help to us for maintaining our company's brand and vision is to be. Then we have to take care in the integration process the global supply chain. In the global supply chain, we have to take the advantages that occur from sourcing from larger global markets. Lower cost and higher quality suppliers may involve operating exposures, which is risk found in foreign settings. And With this integration approach, we can supply chain performance measurements. It is crucial for firms to know if procedures are working. So, this is the cloud. In this supply chain, now you have to think out, because whatever the values, whatever the system is to be there, like supply chain variability, in this you have to see that this is the volume of the ratio was there, and this is the production plan is to be there. So, if the we get down the retailer order, I have to put on the two things is to be there. This is the volume, this is the second is retailer orders, third is retailer warehouse to shop, second is production plan is to be actual customer consumer demand, and manufacturing forecast of sales. This is the general tendency. If market demand 50 kgs goods is to be there, then you should be ready around 75 kg of goods. May be possible in certain crucial time you cannot fulfill that things, at least you can gather the market is to be. The same thing in supply chain variability was there, depend on goods, depend on services, depend on variables, we have to use it, because everywhere, because this is the ways of the transit lead time, and we should put down if market demand, I already told you, if it certain demand is to be there, so that goods at certain interval is to be there, because certain volume we should put down in our warehouse, raw materials warehouse, then pipeline orders, that is retailer orders should be get down, then we have to go on warehouse of the shop is to be there, the actual consumer demand, what the consumer demand is, accordingly we have to plan it, because total things is to be coming down, volumes and time analysis. Same thing here, what management gets, because this is the general pictorial things is to be there, in which we have to get down each and every information, every channel is to be, if but the management need is to be there, if how much demand is to be there, accordingly we have to plan it. Here you can see, here we have to manufacturing forecast of the sales, and this is the consumer demand is to be there. Sometime is demand is to be up, sometime demand is to be low and dependent, and accordingly the retailer demand is to be there. The same thing if you have to look after these things, like consumer demands is and high values is to be there, because the S-shaped model, this is starting from this, some demand was come down, then we have to growth phase, then we have to take a maturity, then again the demand is to be dropped down, then again we have to change the production plan, we have to introduce some new ideas, new process to be there, again the sale is to be done, and then when the condition is to be there, that is what management wants that जितना भी सामान हमारा बना है सब कुछ मार्केट में पहुंच जाना चाहिए और सब कुछ हमारा क्लियर हो जाना चाहिए, कंज्यूमर में कंज्यूम कर लेना चाहिए. क्या ऐसा हो पाता है? Definitely it can be managed to be there. If you have to look after this retailer, whatever in the pipeline product is to be there, because they are the company's property, like that. Whether it's a raw material, whether it's a operational activities, whether it's a warehouses things, whether it's a manufacturing forecast is to be there, whatever so is to be. So this is a clear cut analysis is to be there, how much real demand was there by the consumer. If you have to look after the this is the real demand of the consumer, we have to take care accordingly. Otherwise क्या होगा, हमारे पास सामान ज़्यादा आएगा, हम ज़्यादा ऑर्डर्स हमारे पास कम आएंगे, हम सप्लाई के लिए ज़्यादा तैयार रहेंगे, हमारे पास वेयरहाउस में माल पड़ा रहेगा, हम बेच नहीं पाएंगे. कई बार ऐसा होता है. So we should get down very particular about this is the consumer demand is that, because production plan जितना है उसी हिसाब से हम प्रोडक्शन की प्लानिंग करेंगे, उसी हिसाब से we can demand our raw material was there, because जितना raw material हम अपने पास भर के रखेंगे उतना हमको उसका पेमेंट करना होगा. पेमेंट अगेन needs some interest is to be there, we are losing, the cost is to be become high, our fixed cost or the variable cost whatever. So we should maintain the consumer demand according to the production plan, and the production plan is totally related with the retailers and manufacturer is to be there, because in the retailer order we have to maintain each and every things is to be like that. Now we have already discussed about the elements of supply chain. That means from this supply chain we can come down on a conclusion that what is the objectives of the supply chain management, because supply chain objective is to be there is concerned with the efficient integration of suppliers, factories, warehouses and stores, so that merchandise is produced and distributed with the right quantities to the right locations at the right time. Then supply chain management is concerned with in order to minimize total system cost, satisfied customer service requirements, face global competitions and improve standardization. That means if we have to look after the objective part of that, whatever the objective part, this is we have already given down. So in this objective part we have to look after that right quantity product should be in hand and out hand also, like inward and outward. जितनी डिमांड है उतना रॉ मटेरियल मेरे पास होना चाहिए, प्रोसेस में रहना चाहिए, वेयर हाउसेस में रहना चाहिए, देन आफ्टर हमारे पास कंज्यूमर के पास पहुंच जाना चाहिए, दैट इज रिटेल स्टोरेज टू बी देयर. So in the supply chain management is a totally concerned, is totally an efficient integration of suppliers. We have to put down the store so that merchandise is produced, and with the right location our product should be available. If we lose, if we delay, if we cannot quantify it, we cannot do quality fix to be there, then we will lose the market. Gentlemen, listen very carefully that the supply chain management give a clear cut idea how we will survive in the market. If we are the big company or the short company, it's not well. अगर हम मार्केट में जाते हैं और हमें पार्ले जी प्रोडक्ट नहीं मिलता तो हम क्या करते हैं, एक बार नहीं लेंगे, दो बार नहीं लेंगे, तीसरी बार हमको पार्ले जी नहीं मिलेगा तो हम कोई भी ब्रांड लेके आ जाएंगे विच इज ऑलरेडी स्टैब्लिश्ड ब्रांड वाज देयर, मे बी पास ब्रिटेनिया, पार्ले जी नहीं तो टाइगर ले लेंगे हम. अब हम वेट नहीं कर पाएंगे, मे बी पॉसिबल वेटिंग वाज ओनली फॉर द, बिकॉज इफ यू आर द ब्रांड लॉयल तो हम ये कह सकते हैं कि चलो ठीक है कुछ समय के लिए रुक जाते हैं. Some person is very particular, like in Colgate and the close-up was there. In the close-up, if I am using the close-up, go in the market, purchase the product. Maybe possible close-up is not available. I will just wait, because after finishing of the product is very crucial is to be there. Then the condition will be different. But normally, what we are doing, if 10%, 20% close-up tube is to be available, then we go to the market and purchase the new product is to be there. If this condition was there, we will wait. Otherwise, what happens? If we will not get down the particular toothpaste in the market which we are using as a brand loyal is to be there, we will get down parallel to that product is to be there. If we like that product, because I already told you that I am a brand loyal. If I am the brand loyal, I will convert my mind due to the availability of that product is to be there. Maybe possible next time I will repurchase that product is to be there. So in this supply chain process, in this supply chain concept is to be there, we have to concern with the efficient integration of suppliers and distribution channel, because this is the right location we have to look after. We should put down ourselves in the right time and the right quantities to be there, and maintaining of these we have to minimize total system cost. Then only we can provide the cost effective product and satisfy the customer service requirement. If the post service is to be required in certain instruments, certain product is to be there, like, then we have to provide the phase global competitions, because nowadays competition is growing high day by day, up. So in this competitive environment we should maintain whatever the integration has to be there, and we should maintain a proper standardization. Maybe possible certain quality standard is to be there, we have to maintain, and then accordingly we have to carry on. Otherwise what happens is to be there, we cannot survive in the market. I already told you them, and this process we should neutralize the things. And as already told you that there is a system, the values and the things, we have already discussed this thing here, this thing, the order supply, because volumes is already be there, time manufacturing. So this is the growth phase. In this initially may be possible, because manufacturing forecast of the sales, manufacturer forecast is going to by sales शुरू में कम होगी बाद में बढ़ेगी, but may be possible the condition will be changed. So accordingly we have to manage the things to be, because supply chain variability can be come down in the time. कोविड में आपने देखा कि अचानक बाकी प्रोडक्ट्स की डिमांड खत्म हो गई और सैनिटाइजर जो कभी यूज नहीं होता था, तो इफ द मैन्युफैक्चरर इज टू बी सैनिटाइज बनाता था तो उसको पहले से थोड़ा सा बना लो, पता नहीं बाद में चलेगा नहीं चलेगा. So now these things can be
the drivers. As you aware that supply chain is basically the flow of information and the flow of inventories to be there. So in the drivers of supply chain performance, the aim is to responsive and efficiency at lowest possible cost. This is basically the aim of our drivers. Drivers is basically the 6 types of that, because drivers are set to improve the supply chain performance. That is facilities, inventory, transportation, information, sourcing, and the prices. If you have to look after these things, what are the logistical drivers and what were the cross-functional drivers? In this driver supply chain performance, and we have developed a framework for structural drivers. That drivers is basically facilities, inventory, and transportation. This is the logistical drivers, and information, sourcing, and the pricing, that is the cross-functional drivers was there. That is to be needed in day-to-day practices. Now, we will consider one by one, because here we have seen that facilities, inventory and transportation come under the logistical, and information sourcing and pricing is cost function. And the main aim you should be remember that it is responsiveness and efficiency at the lowest possible cost. So as a strategic manager, as a supply chain manager, you should be very particular about which type of things is to be needed in your particular business. And whatever the business you have, whether you are in the consumable durables, whether it's a fast moving consumable durables, whether it's a direct perishable or non-perishable item is to be there. So accordingly, we have to plan our supply chain drivers, and we have to keep care on that aspect. Is to be there. So now we have first, this is the facilities. Facilities means places where inventory is stored, assembled, or fabricated. Inventory means stock, goods. So we have to store, assemble, or fabricate it in such a way by which there, if that is to be the raw material formation side, then it should be procured very much efficient. And if the performed good was there, definitely we have to accordingly. Then we have to take the production sites and the storage sites. That is the distribution facilities was there. Commonly, this is known as a DC. Then we have to look after the location, capacity, and the flexibility was there. So the main form of this facilities is to be responsiveness. Several distribution facilities close to customers, and their efficiency is to be the central few distribution facilities is to be there. That means जब हमारी जरूरत हो हम सामान को कस्टमर तक पहुंचा पाएं, और जब कस्टमर या हमारे रिटेलर्स स्टॉक स्पेस की जरूरत हो तो हम तक आ सके. द मेन फॉर्म इज टू बी, दैट्स व्हाई वी हैव पुट ऑन द रिस्पॉन्सिवनेस इज टू बी देयर, because responsive approach is not be there, definitely the things can be carry on. Then the second thing is inventory. This is the major driver of the supply chain performance measurement. That is the raw materials, finished goods, ready goods, stocking things is a supply chain process to be there. In this, we have developed an inventory policy, and we have to give down the responsiveness. That can be a large inventories, efficiency, low inventories was there. So in that, if we have to look after the measurement, definitely we have to say that how when any low inventory is to be coming down, we should be manage our inventories. At the time of production, the large inventories will come down. At the time of the shutdown or whatever, the things can be low inventories is to be there. Now the third thing, whatever the drivers is to be there, that is transportation. Transportation is basically moving inventories from point to point in a supply chain, whether the goods from inward logistics, whether from the outward logistics. Our transportation system will be well marked, by which inside movement from one department to other processing plant is to be, where our inventory transportation should be well and fully adequately system is to be adopted by the system. Then according, we have to moving inventories from point to point. Then combination of transports models and the routes, it is to be only pre-decided, because everything is a cost effective. If we have to channelize in such a way, then we can say down, yeah, this is the right approach for our system. Then transportation choice make big impact on responsiveness. कहते हैं कि जैसे जैसे काम होता है वैसे वैसे हम लोग समय के हिसाब से चलते हैं, but if there is a lacuna is to be there, and we have to reach in such a area where the transportation is not easily available, so we have to see our stock is to be there, by which maximum stock can be delivered at a time, by which less transportation cost can be come down. आप लोगों ने बहुत सारे एग्जांपल्स में देखे होंगे अपने सिस्टम के साथ कि अगर ऐसी जगह जाना होता है जहां पर हमें कुछ सामान नहीं मिल पाता है तो हम अपने बैग में वो सारे सामान रख लेते हैं, then we have to tour about. Tourings in the same manual is to be. We have to plan कि we will go there from 1 day, 2 days, 5 days or 7 days was there. Then accordingly we have to pack our luggage, our transfer, and whatever the need is to be there, we have to put down in that. Same thing here. If the things are easily available in our area, we will take up small quantities on a daily basis. But if we will need something on large quantity or something in a small quantity, accordingly we have to plan it. If we cannot reach down the malls or the super mall on a daily basis, what we have to do? We have taken the goods from the monthly basis. Here, the transportation will be same day. Inventory stocking, the same process. Then we can say information. This is the prime motive is to be there, because data and analysis and sharing regarding inventory from where is to be needed. Then the transportations, facilities, cost, prices, supplier performance, demand forecast throughout the supply chain. We have to make a proper information. After the computerization, each and every data is now stored in the system. Whenever any data is to be required, we have to put on by the means of the information system where the data is required, they can see and use it. Then potentially the biggest driver of supplier, or the biggest driver of supply chain performance, affects all other drivers directly. Because if we cannot put down the right information at the right time, like inward logistics, if we know that our lead time is 15 days and we get the information, this thing, our stock is already finished, the wrong information was there in the system, our already, then what we will do, because after giving the order we need around 15 days of time to come down from product from the supplier to our center is to be, where we have to put on our production plant. So in that condition, your performance will be affected. You may be out of the market is to be there, and in that information system, you should be very prompt is to be there, because nowadays is strategic information is to be needed, because we have to live in a very competitive environment. Our system surroundings are very competitive, so this thing should be very very important in our depots. Then the sourcing functions that are outsourced, like production, storage, management of information, etc. If this is sourcing from the outside, if anything come out from the product and then we use that particular product in our system or what in our product manuals, so definitely we have to look at. Then storage, if you have to give them the outside things, then like an example, Motorola suffered from responsiveness after outsourcing production to contract manufacturing in China. Because of long distances, it started flying in some of the cellular phones is to be there. The main thing now, that is the main cause is to be there, because now the things is very less market can be captured by the Motorola. Otherwise, few years before, around a decade is to be there, around Nokia and Motorola, though are these are the two who are the leaders in the information technology instrument was there. Then we can look at the pricing. Price associated with goods and services provided by a firm to the supply chain. Again, things are clear that pricing applicable in both the areas. In what cost we have to procure the goods, and on what cost we have to give the product to the consumer or retailers or the suppliers to be there. So this is to be the firm's motive. Affects the behavior of the buyer, and transportation company charging based on lead time already provided by the customers. Efficiency, customers will order early. If the price is not dependent on lead time, early orders are very unlikely. You can just go through the nowadays is there. A lot of online companies was there, and if you have to look after the online companies, and they have to, you have demanded certain products from these values is to be in that, you may think after giving the order they have given the time. Now your product will be reached in your hand after 6 days, after 5 days. And if you need, or you are a prime members, you are something extra paying capacity has to be there, then you can, we will deliver your goods on that day also, for which the charges of this and this and this and this, that, so our pricing of that particular product will be increased. So in that scenario, if we have to look after the driver's approach, so you have to look that the product pricing, because we are in the market, and that's why I told you that the product pricing is should be a competitive environment. In the competitive era, in the competitive scenario, we have to look after each and everything in a very 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 sensitive manner. If the prices demanded by you is higher what are the other products available in the market, definitely maybe possible some allied customers will come in down, they will can purchase your goods and they have the brand loyal of your product is to be there, they will get down the thing, but you may lose the market is to be there, because some other competitive product is to be available in that scenario. But if you are giving the right product at the right time at the right prices to be there, definitely you will get down the very good responses to be there. So here we have put down a structuring drivers which is to be in a competitive environment is to be there. I put down each and everything like that. is the cross-functional drivers and the logistic driver was there. If the competitive strategy, our strategy in which we have to penetrate the market, either this is the early adopter, or we have to from the introductory phase, or we are the growth phase, or we are the maturity phase, like in product life cycle. So our supply chain should be efficiency and responsiveness towards our logistical drivers and the cross-functional drivers. In the logistical fiber, if you have to look after, these are the facilities, these are the inventory, and these are transportation. And all our things are directly interrelated with the supply chain cost. Even information sourcing and pricing, again the same thing. But in between these three and these three, there is some interacting drivers. We have to get down the inventory, and then we can get on the sourcing, and vice versa was there. Even we got the good facilities is to be there, but we cannot get on the good information system was there. Again, system will not work because the age of competition is to be there. And if the age of competition was there, definitely our efficiency and responsiveness come together. We cannot create a good manual towards the side of the supply chain management. In the supply chain management, each and every driver, whatever is to be there, they play the crucial role in that system is to be there. That means, like an example, I have to put down here structuring driver in Walmart examples. Competitive strategy, everyday low price. Reliable product availability, wide varieties to be there. Supply chain must be efficient with adequate level of responsiveness. Our inventories. Inventories low, level of inventories, then cross-docking is to be there. Transportation owns its fleet or trucks. This is a responsive approach. I already given them like this type of things by which you can understand how our drivers is to be effective, because here you have seen that a lot of concept is to be there. Then the distribution facilities, then the thing. So in this, in the transportation, own its fleet or trucks. Walmart has this facilities, the Bharti Walmart or all of them. Now, facilities. Centrally located distribution centers would not open stores until demand justifies several of them, and this should support them. And the information. High investment on information technology. Sharing sales data directly and timely with its suppliers. Whatever the goods we have, whatever the availability is to be there, how much quantities can be given, what the daily scheme was there, we have to provide each and every information on the time. Why am I telling on the time? Because this is the time of the just-in-time JIT technology, and just-in-time the concepts come down in the supply chain management. Or if we will lose this JIT concept, definitely our drivers may be adversely affected on the system is to be. That means sourcing. In the finding efficient suppliers, feeding them with large orders and pricing everyday low price. No sales season, assuring steady and the demand is to be there. Now, in this Walmart example, you have seen that we have to put down the inventories in the depend on the costing inventory. So, in this inventory, you have seen that the transportation may be our own or maybe yours is to be. And then facilities, centrally located distribution system is to be there. So whatever the goods you need, you can come down at one place and pick up the goods is to be there. And the same thing as information systems. The main thing was there because the competitive strategy is already aligned here. Every day, every person need low cost, low cost, low cost, because we are the super house like that structure is to be there. We are like a supermarket also. So we have to provide our goods to our retailers or the wholesalers by which they can penetrate the market, they can available the market. So our reliable product availability should be worldwide. And whatever the area we have decided, every product should be like that. But there's certain obstacle can be come down. In every area is to be there. So whatever the obstacle is to be there, like in the obstacle, if you have to look after, so first thing is increasing variety of product. Day by day, a lot of new companies, existing companies, or already Makwa companies to be there. They have increased their line from the vertical and horizontal both. In that, every advertisement was there, every social media was there, so everyone knows what the new product, new product, new product every day is to be there. So in that scenario, we have to increasing variety of products. So our warehouse may be ready or may not be ready. So accordingly, we have to plan it. Then we have to look out decreasing product life cycles. True, because if we have the bulk packaging is to be there, how much product we can put down in our one store is to be there, and we have not in the capacity. We may be, but because variety of product increasing day by day, So product life cycles can be done. In the product life cycle, you have seen that introductory, growth, and the maturity is to be there. So before reaching the maturity, again we have to introduce the new introductory phases to be there. Then increasingly demanding customers. Day by day, customers need something extra, something more. Ye dil mange more. Like, so we have to demand in customers to be there. So these are the various obstacles is to be there, which should be strategically fit in today's scenario of supply chain management. And the fragmentation of supply chain ownership may be possible. Inward logistics come down in some other phase, operation activities come down in some other phase, outward logistics can become down in some other phases to be there. So there is, we may be single one, we may be differentiated one, we may be various tonification is to be there. So in that we have to see that now, because the globalization is already carried out, so everyone wants to be globalized in nowadays. We don't want to put our product only in our city, only in our area, only in our local market. We want to execute these things on a long list. So is this scenario was there? So we have to look after each and everything in such a way by which we can achievement our real cost effective supply chain system development. And the next, difficulty executing new strategies. Day by day, a lot of people is involved in the supply chain process. A lot of courses is now come down in supply chain management. New policies is to be coming down supply chain management. But this is a very typical condition is to be there, because everyone want to develop a good supply chain logistics system can be execution top form. And as a manager of supply chain, you have to look after the activities accordingly. But it's a very difficult process to be there, because each and every company is to be there in such a way by which they can really acceptable the real costing of that is to be there. So net shell is to be there, multiple owners, incentives in a supply chain, this or that can be treated, that can be local optimization and lack of global fit is to be there. So I will just put down some concrete point, two concrete point is to be there, and then increasing product variety, shrinking life cycles and customer fragmentation, it gives an increasing implied uncertainty. Maybe possibly we purchase the goods bulk purchase, and again the choice of the customer change. What we will do? Stock filled in our stock room, no sale is to be there, our supply chain will totally disrupted accordingly. That means we have to think of in that, if you have to look after facilities, inventory and transportation, we should maintain, and the pricing and sourcing should be as per the norms of the organization. If anything in such a way we cannot maintain, we will definitely say that our system will not work. So in this scenario, in this system, in this driver, we have to take a real facilitator. Facilities is to be there by a supply chain manager or the company owner is to be there. If the company is their own supply chain system, definitely they have to look after the basic penetration things is what there, like sourcing, facilities, pricing is a secondary model is to be there. Then we have to look after transportation, because we have to run our products in that way. So in the nutshell was there, if we have to look after, we have already given down these things, that in the achieving success we should become a globalization. This may be a obstacles was there, then fragmentation of supply chain, increasing decreasing was there, and finally we can say that the multiple owners are there. So in the local optimization is the need of today's business to be there, and increase implied uncertainties to be there. Nowadays that is the main thing was there, because the COVID position has been already going on and we are in the digital platform was there. The same thing is to become in every field of life. So in this supply chain, we have to maintain each and everything in such a way by which our system should work in such an efficient way. Here we have discussed already about the drivers today, like facilities, inventory and transportations, information sourcing and pricing. And we have already discussed about the obstacles of that, and we have to maintain these obstacles in such a new avenues for the development of supply chain, right? So in this today we are just giving a short look on this parameters. I hope all of you are benefited from that. We will see the next topic in the next turn is to be there.